Today I'm going to perform a poem called Questions because it's open mic today. So, I always ask myself, what is a question? Because I'm confused. See, where I'm from, questions answer questions, and that leaves me with one question. Where are the answers? But I'm not interested in the answers, though. Because my dad told me, don't judge them by their answers, son. Judge them by the questions they ask. But I don't know how to do that, yet hating questions is a common fact. So as I grew up, I developed a habit of not leaving any question unasked, a thing that most people don't like. I got questions. That's what I'm basically based on. But man, them have questions they like and those they don't. So I have them ask the ones they like because I know how to do both. I know how to do it all. But I have questions I don't ask because their answers are obvious. I like the questions whose answers are abstract or bent. Oh, trust me, you did very well. Congratulations, the lie was sent, but these do fail, so I like the questions whose answers are absent. Because I lost my interest in the answers. The day I discovered that a question can have more than one answer. See, I don't know what to believe now. But they want me to believe, but they don't say why. That's the life that I live. That's the question I ask. So I'm sitting at night trying to win this war that I fight. And every day you call me Thomas just because I believe in my eyes. Well, trust me, I believe in anything. Never believe in your mouth. Talk a shaitan. I got questions. But I like my people. They told me how to ask questions like, hey man, did you see the girl from last night? She was fly, she was down. And then you don't know if that's a question or an answer. Then you realize that some questions just don't have answers because they were not meant to be asked. They were meant to be thought about. So here are the questions that I really ask. Hey racist, did you choose the skin color you were born with? Because if not, then I think you're foolish. But that's the life that I live. That's a question I ask. Hey pastor, why do you have leather chairs in the first 2 rows and the rest are plastic? I thought in the house of God we were all equal. Hey teacher, do you know how many lives you ruin when you give that girl free marks just because she sleeps with you? But that's the life that I live. That's a question I ask. Hey religious leaders, can you teach people to love God and not their religions? Because based on your explanations, we have one God, so why don't you focus on that? But that's the life that I live. That's the question I ask. And mama told me, King, you no longer go to church. I tell her, don't blame me that fast. I'm still trying to understand. Kuko jewe ibyo mbona nibinkora ku mutima wenda nawe uzahinduka umunsi wamenye ko amafaranga asenya insengero zinaha. True story. I went to a church in Kimihurura. Oh, we're in Kimihurura. I went early because I wanted to grab myself a front seat. I went early, so I grabbed myself a front seat. But 1 hour later into the service, a rich man came. So the usher came to us and told us, stand up. Let me show you where you sit. She took us to the back to stand. If you get tired, then you sit down on the tiles. So I ask you, please, Pastor, since when do they reserve seats in church? But then they ask me, King, why don't you have a religion? I tell them it's because they haven't answered my questions yet. I am my own testament. If I want to preach, I text and saying that don't collect and mislead a bunch of men and you always ask the wrong question. I have a religion. So let me tell you something that I don't expect you to know. I have a religion, and it's called love. A religion that I don't expect you to be part of, Mr. Pastor.